Welcome back. It's been 50 years since our island saw the first graduating class out of the University of Guam School of Nursing. And now there's a new publication honoring that legacy. Rose Tribadani of the Alumni Association is here to tell us more. She's also the president. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Perfect. And so tell us more. You are part of this class that graduated, if I'm not mistaken, in this book. It says the class of 1968.
That's correct.
So tell us more about your journey.
This book is about the first graduating class. There's 19 of us that graduated. Originally, there were 27 of us that were selected. And I meant selected because we were all personally interviewed by our dean at the time, which was Mabel Claire Norman, and to start the program with her. And it is an Associates of Arts in nursing at the time that she started the program. And then only 19 of us graduated. Of the 27, 19 graduated.
Wow. And in this book, I mean, we were looking at it earlier, you could see all of the different graduates and their bios and what they ended up doing with their lives. And I think it's quite extraordinary. Tell us more about the concept of why putting it together in this book was so important.
I think that, first of all, we wanted to document the first grads. We wanted to showcase that, you know, we're still around and we're still being very productive in our nursing career. And we also wanted to, because the Guam Memorial is having a lot of problems with the hospital, so we wanted to, this book is, we hope that it would encourage, it will motivate anyone out there who's wanting to have a career in nursing. And we wanted to express the journey that we went through. Yes, because nursing is difficult, and nursing is a hard career. But you know, if you really have the heart and you really want to be a nurse, then if you read the book, you read our journey, then maybe this would inspire you to become a nurse.
Right, and I know UOG's nursing program, lots of my friends have graduated from that program. Very excellent educational program at UOG, and I was looking through this book and I even found some of my nurses.
Right.
One of my school nurses is in this book, and it's quite impressive. And so tell us more about some of the events you have coming up. I know you are launching this very special book. I mean, there's so many pages of stories. And so tell us more about the launch.
Okay, so the launch is this Thursday, August 16, and it's from 5:30 to 7, and it's going to be at the University of Guam School of Nursing of Health and Sciences.
Perfect. And tell us more, and Nurse Rose, you're also a nurse.
Yes.
So tell us more about your own journey as well.
Well, I don't know where to start because really, okay. I started, after I graduated from this program, I worked at Guam Memorial for 1 year, and then I decided that I wanted to go for my bachelor's. And from there, from here, I went to the University of Arizona in Tucson for my bachelor's degree. There were 4 of us from Guam and from this program that went there. Is it okay if I go ahead and say their names? We had Marie Blas Crisostomo, we had Rose Yamashita, we had Rose Pangilinan Treltas, and myself that went to the University of Arizona. After we graduated from there, we came back because we felt that it was our obligation to come back and help the Guam Memorial Hospital.
Right.
So I came back. Again, I worked for a year, and then my husband, at the time, he was my fiance, whom I met at the University of Arizona, wanted to get married, so we got married, and then we went off to the States. And I worked everywhere in the States. I worked in Tucson, Arizona. I worked in Augusta, Georgia. I worked in Miami-Dade in Florida. And then he decided to go off into a different venture. And so we traveled around the world, and I worked all over the world as a nurse. I worked
and you had
in
all
Algeria.
of those opportunities after
Yes.
going to the nursing school.
That's right. I worked
Incredible.
in Algeria. I worked in Thailand.
Wow.
And I worked in Bangladesh.
Very, very, very cool.
Yes.
And so finally, I mean, just as we part, tell us maybe again, this book is going to be for sale, hoping to inspire future generations, and that
Yes.
is coming up this Thursday.
Correct. And the proceeds of the book is going to go back to the School of Nursing.
Oh, perfect. So
Yes.
you're not only buying the book to learn more about the history, but it also goes back to a good cause.
Correct. And so the launch, again, is going to be on this Thursday at the University of Guam School of Nursing, and it's going to be from 5:30 to 7.
Perfect. So you do not want to miss the opportunity of celebrating the 50 years of the School of Nursing at the University of Guam. We'll be back after the break.